let's start with closure. Closure is a very easy concept, but the way it is explained or understood is very confusing. Even for me also, I have to search so many YouTube videos to actually understand what is happening. Closure is basically for a function when it is able to access the variables or the parameter just outer to its lexical environment. It is called closure, nothing else. Okay, I'll show you the definition. The phenomena of passing global variable in a function, that's all. When I say global, it is the next lexical variable. I'll give you a demo. Suppose there is a var called a equal to 2, and there is a var called add, which is a function which does not accept anything and returns a plus b. Okay, and I'll give suppose it takes b. Okay, now I'll create a new reference to this called add and passes 1. If I console this, okay, console.var add 1, what will happen? Let's check. Okay, I'll just refresh it. Okay, it's sending 3. Why it's sending 3? One second, check. 1. Okay, I understood what I did wrong here. I will not pass the value because what I did was substitute the value to add 1. So it will be a function which will take an attribute b. Name will be add, and if you check the scope, there is a global. In global you can find a2. Okay, now if I want to take a2 here, sorry, a, if I check if a exists or not in the function, we can check by this. Okay, I'll just, okay, here I'll just run the function. 2, not a number. Why it is showing not a number? Because I'm not passing any value for the b. Okay, so we, in simple word, we are able to access a which is not even declared in the function, because functions have a property called closure, using which they can access to the variable which is in the outer environment. In this case, it's a global environment, that's why it's showing. Now what happen is, this is if you go and check any tutorial and anything, you will come to know this is very basic example, like inner function. That's how they show what exactly the closure, how it works behind. Okay, so this is the function. I'll just copy paste this. Okay, copy paste it, and instead of returning this, okay, I'll just create one more function. I'll return a function. And function, okay, and this function, what it will do, will return a plus b. I'll remove this. Now can you see what I have done? So for this function which is being returned, the inner function, it will have two environment. First, it will able to access A. Why it is able to access A? Because this function will able to have an access to A. So this function has access to A and B. Through that it will have A, and B we will declare, which will be have access in B. No, sorry, I'll explain it. Even I got confused. Okay, so what happen is, how it gets A, function B scope will have the value A from its outer lexical environment. That's how it will get A, and B we will be declaring it. Okay, now if I just do this, okay, and it's returning this, right, R2, and I'll just run the function. The first function will be invoke directly. Okay, let's see what happens. I am getting a function and it has two scope. One is the closure. Closure is the function in which we are sending B, and first one is the second one is the global. Okay, now here if I send the value to 3, okay, let's check this. You can see closure value will be 3. So this is what closure is, and I hope you understand little bit.